Hello, hello, hello. We want to look at UNP, female armors and clothing, Refitter. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but that's what we're going to be looking at, okay? I've already spoken. I have spoken. This is the way. Anyway, just being silly. Nonetheless, this was ported by Starta Core Xbox. That's the best I'm going to do that name. It's about 99 megabytes. It is a merge of 3 mods by Exeter, and that's UNP Female Armors, UNP Dawnguard, and UNP Dragonborn, okay? These are all UNB body shape for girls, okay? That's what we're looking at. That's what this mod is. And I don't know about this underwear thing, okay? Anyway, we're going to go in and we're going to look at this clothing and armor and see how it fits. Now, I want to show you something I did because we're doing UNP, and that is its own body. It's a female body. It has some curve and shape to it, but it's not drastically. It's not going to be, huge in the bosom area or in the booty area. It's just not going to be huge in either area. So what I did, so hopefully we would have less like ankle and wrist breaking, I went and downloaded the UNP body. Now this is the UNP body, and it has, it should fit this armor. The two of them should work well together. Now I am going to use this same texture that I've been using, okay? So hopefully if this armor and clothing refitter does fit this body properly, we should be in good shape. So let's go back. This is the mod we're looking at. UNP Female Armors and Clothing. Okay, and ported by Starta Core Xbox. Originally done by Exeter, okay? Alright, so I will see you in the game in a minute.
Aye, sir.
Alright, so this is Jade, a new character I made really just for some of these mods in mind. And she is wearing, let's see, the Ancient Farmer outfit. There were 2 of these cuirasses that I could make. I can't see any difference between the 2. Nonetheless, now remember that she is using the UNP body that I showed you. Let me show you here. And it comes with that white underwear. And it's a good body. It's a good body. I mean, I've got her weight maxed out. This is as curvy as she would be, but it's not bad at all. I'm just showing you that so you understand. And this is what this outfit looks like. Now let's move on down. I'm going to try to go through. We may not hit everything, but we'll hit a lot of these. This is the Shrouded outfit or Dark Brotherhood outfit. And then let's see, Archmage's robes. I'm going to leave those boots and gloves on, but you can see what that looks like. That looks fine. This mod is not bad at all. This body and everything looks good. I don't see any problem with that. The belted tunic. Woo. I guess we could take those gloves and boots off now because it's not going to go with the outfits she's wearing. But the belted tunic there. That's just regular clothing. You're going to see a lot of clothing because I did some clothing. These are some robes, of course. Nothing. I don't think you're seeing anything really new here, but nonetheless. The blacksmith's apron. Now, this is not the red one, but I figure if you've seen one, you've seen both of them. So I don't think that's too bad. The Blades boots and the Blades outfit real fast. Ta-da, looks good. Overall, I think this makes me appreciate the UNP body a little more. I think it's a good small mod and it works well. So I'm not putting it down at all. And the little white underwear is fine. I would prefer black, but white's okay. There's the robe. That's the blue robe. Now we're going to do the bone mold, even though I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is affected. This has been refit to this body. I'm not very impressed with these armors, but they did refit it and did a good job. So no complaints there. This is the pauldron version, which really just gets rid of the white diaper stuff. These are some different boots. We don't have to wear those, do we? We have the chef's tunic. Let's take those other gauntlets and boot off. Hey, we'll put these boots on. There we go. She'll have some boots with her tunic for a moment. And this is the chef's tunic, which is similar to the barmaid or whatever, you know, however you want to look at that. And then we have some regular chitin armor. And we have the heavy. And these are fitted to this body according to the mod, and they look like they are. And this is Cicero's. We'll even give her the hat for Cicero. That makes her look funny with her horns, but that's okay. That's not a bad outfit for her. I had one version of Jade running around in that for a while. Anyway, here's some different, let's just see, let's take these boots and gloves off. We'll try these different clothes on just to show you what you're getting. I just want you to know what it is that you're getting in this mod. Everything's fitted to this body. It looks good. I've not seen any breaks in the ankles and wrists. Now, I haven't been paying super close attention, but I haven't seen any breaks. Here's another version of that same tunic, like the chef's tunic, kinda. And then this, I guess this is just another dress type thing. I don't, you know, we don't see that one a lot, I don't think. This one, we see this one quite a bit. So, there we go. It's that outfit. These are just the college boots and some robes to go with them. Stuff she would have if she was at the college. I had her wearing one of the mantle robes, I think. This is just a different colored version of the same thing. So, not too much to see there. There's the cuffed boots. I like the cuffed boots. These are cultist boots, gloves, and robes. If she was going to be a cultist, which you could be, you get to choose. You can do whatever you want to do. Entertain yourself. Have a good time. That's what I say. So this is Daedric, and it too has been refitted. And then this is some of the different Dawnguards. Hold on, let's throw these on. These are the light versions. And I think these look good. The Dawnguard Armors actually are kind of interesting since they made some fun variety for you, which I think is nice. They didn't do that with a lot of the others, even though this one is not symmetrical, and that one shoulder is bothering me. But still, it was nice that they made some variety for you in the game. Now let's go down. There is some heavies, which look pretty good also. Depends on what you like. Now remember, this is for the UMP body, the female. This is not going to affect guys. The guys are going to be the same. It's not going to affect them. Here's the heavy boots and gauntlets. You won't see much difference there. I think maybe the buckles look a little bigger, maybe not. Then we got dragon plates. Again, everything's just fitted to this body here. So we got dragon scale. Then we have some different, let's take those off for a minute. So you can see that. It's just one of the different Dunmer outfits. I don't even know if I did any of their boots for these. That one has a hood. But if you're wearing horns, your horns will stick to the hood, so that's not terrible. It's kind of funny. Then we have the Dwarven. Not bad, not bad. These all seem to be fitting appropriately. I don't see any problem with them. Look like they were fitted well. Let's see. Now we have ebony mail, and they gave me 2 ebony mails, and I wasn't sure why. I don't see... Okay, there's that one. Is there any difference in the next one? It's worth more money, but I don't see any, you know, visual difference. So I think they're the same. Dwarven armor. Okay, that looks fine. Now we have the gilded, which I can never see a difference in, honestly. It always looks the same. So then there's the light armor, which is a little different from the other, but not bad. At least it gives you a choice. Here's embellished. Oh, the embroidered. Oh, so nice and fancy, right? Actually, it doesn't look bad. And then you have the Emperor's Robes. Not bad. The Emperor's Robes. I am the Emperor. The Executioner's Robes, which doesn't show up for the female. Okay, that's good to know. Falkreath Guard Armor. And a lot of the Guard Armor is going to be very similar to that. We have Falmer Armor. This is when they're creeping around trying to get after you. This is their armor. So I do have to say I have a new appreciation for this body. I think this body is a good body. And this is full out bug armor. That's what I'm going to call it. This is the heavy Falmer. It is full out bug armor, definitely. Alright, so let's get the boots and the gauntlets off of there. We'll go back to some fine clothes. They're fine clothes. They're fine. Just fine. Some more fine clothes. Just a different color variation. Got the fine raiment. Ooh, that looks very similar to the other thing we had earlier. Fire robes. Now you notice these are special, and I think these might be from a mod, but they're still fitted because they're using the same mesh. They're still fitted to her. Forsworn armor. Oh. Okay, that doesn't look right, does it? Can we try that again? That doesn't look right. I think... There we go. What is that supposed to be? That is like... That's like she's... who's the girl that's burned up? I can't remember her name. Astrid. That looks like Astrid after her burning. Anyway, this is Forsworn armor and the way it should look. You might see a few weird variations because I have that crafting mod that allows you to craft all kinds of things. So, oh, I forgot her. There we go. Boots and gloves. Now that looks correct. There we go. Again, this looks good. This looks fine. Now this is frost robes. I bet it's going to have a visible effect. So let's see. Yep. Not bad though. Looks good. She does look frosty. See, even her face looks frosty. Not bad. Okay, some fur armor. And I do have some bracers. Oh, I thought I had some fur boots. I don't see them. That's alright. So here we go. This is one version of fur armor. As you know, there's several versions. There's this one. This is the I'm not worth as much, so I don't get as much armor, fur armor, and this is the slightly better strips of fur armor. And then that's probably the better one. That's like, oh, I've almost got leather armor. It's pretty good. Now, what was the first one like, though? It was the best. It was the best. Okay, it has the most coverage. If you're looking for coverage. If you're not looking for coverage, then hey, suit yourself, right? That's just fur gauntlets. I just thought we'd throw them on. I think those are like for the guards. And this is this cloak, which is its own thing. Take those off. This is one of the general's armors, Carius. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think it and Tullius's armor are very similar, are they not? Oh, they're the same. It's the same. Okay, that's alright. It is what it is. Here's the glass. Looks nice. Yeah, I think that looks good. Those are just regular gloves. I'm not going to bother. We have the green robes. Again, fitted to this body. Looked pretty good. Let's see. Oh, the Greybeard's robes. I didn't do their boots or their hood, but there you go. The robes look good. Guildmaster, you know, this is what's-his-face's outfit, basically. Mercer? Yeah, Mercer. Sometimes I have trouble remembering all the names. Let's see, let's get rid of the gloves and boots, but this is the Hammerfell garb. Then we have the hide armor. Ta-da! Not bad. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's guard armor. Nothing really new there. So I'm going to move on. This is hooded mage armor. Don't think that's a big surprise in how it looks. This is Necromancer. The only real difference is the Necromancer emblem. This is Imperial armor. Boots and bracer. Looks pretty good. Again, all this is just fitted, so I think there's two helmets you can look at. There's that one, and then there's this one, if you want the full big helmet. So, it's a choice. Then you have the light armor. Ta-da! Not bad. Not bad at all. And then the iron armor. So these look, to me, these look good. Now they don't have, well, you know what? I was going to say they don't have TBBP. I don't think they do. No, they don't move. She walks funny sometimes with that animation, but nonetheless, they don't move, and that's fine. They don't need to move their armors. You know, it's okay. So, Carlia's armor here. Just a different version, really, of some of the other Thieves Guild stuff. Leather armor. No surprise there, right? Lightning robes. As long as it fits the person, that's all that matters now. She's got the lightning swirling around. Again, I think I'm getting these from a certain mod that allows you to craft all these things. Now here is, let's see, I think this, which one was the one she was wearing? In the beginning, she was wearing one of these. I think it may have been this one. But there are a couple of color variations, but it's the same basic outfit. It's been a while since I've done one of these shows, so I haven't been doing a lot of these, but it just depends on what you're looking for. These are, you know, these are good. I guess armor replacers, refits. Oh, this is something special. Meridia's. What does it say it has on it? Oh, undead. Okay. Okay. Well, it's Meridia's, so it's not too surprising, really. This is minor clothes. And then the other miner's clothes. How long does that effect last? I don't know. We'll deal with it. This is Mirax Robes. Monk Robes. I didn't check the cloth. Does it move? Yeah, I don't think this mod has the movement in it, I don't think. Which is fine. It's a little mod. It is a little mod, and I don't think they made it with that kind of thing in mind. So, I don't mind that. Mourner's clothes. A little clip in there on the sides. That's the first one I've seen that. If you saw any others, you can always let us know, but that's the first one that I saw. And these are the robes. That's the robes with the hood. I think the other robes does not have the hood. And you can choose. Ta-da! It's kind of a... It's got its own style. I kind of like this outfit. But here's the Nightingale, which I know some people really love the Nightingale armor. And this version looks good, and it's made to fit. So that's not bad. This is some noble clothes. Let's see. Oh, we have Nocturnal's clothes. Nothing wrong there. I don't see any clip-in or anything weird, so that's all good. The Nordic carved armor. Looks good. The Novice Robes. Oh, okay, there's something weird here. If you're wearing those gauntlets, the robes go invisible. Okay, that's strange. But if you take the robe off, you're fine. Or if you just put the robe on by itself. Okay, so some combination there is causing a little bit of a disruption. But that could be any number of things. I'm not going to worry about it. So there's the Orc. This is just the Dawnguard Armor, which we've seen the other armors like that. Now this is the Penitus Oculatus. Looks pretty good. What time of day is it? Oh, it's not too late. Okay. That looks fine. Here's the Sijic. Looks nice. Here's Ragged Robes. Now, I just did these for fun. So you have like Ragged Robes. This is how they'll look on your beggars and stuff. And let's see what we got. We got Ragged Trousers, which for the guys would just be pants. But for her, it turns into a full, like, outfit. And then we have, oh, this is the Red Guard stuff. Right, okay. That's fine. Then, it's our fine Tunic. Let me just drop those boots. Again, a lot of these clothes are repeats. They're just different colored. This is the Rift and Guard Armor, same as the other Guard Armors, just different colors. Here's the rough Spun Tunic, which looks very similar to the other thing we saw. It's just very rough. It's the Savior's Hide. And we have Scaled Armor and boots and bracers. Looks good. And then we have the Horn Armor, which gives you the big horn on the shoulder. Then we have some Shrouded Armors. Let's see here. And I'm not sure what the difference is going to be. So, there's that. Yeah, I don't see any real difference. Got hand wraps and robes and shoes. That's right. Okay, so this is that version, which is one of the, I think, worst looking cloth or Mage-y versions. I just never did like that much. Got the skull boots, got the skull stuff here, so you can be all padded up and warm for your winter adventures. Solitude, of course, same, just different color. Let's see, let's take those gloves off for the minute. Where are the steel? There are some steel gauntlets. Here we go. Alright, so this is the kind of Nordic version. Now you can, hold on a second, you can use the non-shoulder version. See? Doesn't have the steel epaulets on the shoulder. That, of course, is just the helmets, which you can do the different helmets if you want. I don't think that really suits her, but it's funny, and nothing wrong with that. Alright, so then we have steel plate armor, and boots and gauntlets, and those look good. And it looks like it's made to fit her appropriately. Let's see, so that's Stormcloak Cuirass. There's probably not any big difference in this and the guard's clothes. As you know, the guard's outfit is pretty much the same. This, oh, there is a difference here though. Look, this is no legs or sleeves. This gives you some legs and sleeves. That might be nice. Okay. Nice to have some variation. This is the officer uniform with no pants. They don't give her pants for that. I can't help it. It's not my fault. Okay, here's studded armor, which is also good. Studded Imperial armor. It's a little better than their light armor, if I remember correctly. Now here we have the Somerset Shadows, and it's kind of Thieves Guild stuff, you know. You know how it is. And then we have the Tavern clothes. And that's what that would look like for this body and all. Again, this is not a bad mod. We've not had any issues with any of these clothes. Everything has been good. Oops, I should have kept these robes on for a moment so you could see these. Some of these robes are a little more bulky than the other robes, but it depends on what you like. They have their own appeal. Then you have the Thalmor, of course. Thalmor. I don't know if I did the hooded version, but nonetheless, this is still basically what it looks like. Then we have the different Thieves Guild stuff. Actually, did I hit something wrong? Turn that off. Thieves Guild armor, boots, gloves. Okay. There's this version. And then there's the sleeveless version, is what we were seeing a second ago. And notice it also changes to a gray, which is very nice. I think that's kind of Sapphire's color. And then, let's see, do these gloves change? Yeah, those go with that, I think. They don't change the name enough. It's kind of funny, but these are the gray gloves. Are these boots and these are the gray boots? There you go. You do get a matching gray and brown set. You just have to kind of search it out. But yeah, that looks nice. I think that matches like Linway. Is that the name for that guy? Now, Sun's armor is going to look like Thieves Guild armor on her. On a guy, you know, it would look different. So let's try Ulfric's clothes. Yeah, this looks like the normal, like, fancy clothes. It doesn't really look that much different. The bracers actually look strange. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's just a little thing on her hand. We'll not worry about that. We'll look at Vermina's robes instead. Nice and purpley and pretty. That looks cool. And let's see, then we have the different vampire armors. Now, I did make some boots and gauntlets, so we can have some matching sets here. And all of these are just, you know, just different colors of the same thing. I think the sun is over here now. Actually, let's see. Can she face the sun for me? There. That'll be a little better. You get a little better look in the front. Here's the Vampire Lord armor, which looks the same as what she was wearing. What's going on? Oh. Okay. What's going on here? Let's take this off. Okay, there she is. That's the way she should look, right? Now she's got boots and gauntlets. Okay, this armor is invisible. Okay. I think that is a problem with something else. I don't think that's a problem with this mod. Like I said, I have my crafting mod allows me to make some things, and I think some of them may be questionable. So, don't worry about that. If you don't have that crafting mod that I use, you probably won't know the difference anyway. But these are the royal armors, and look, that one, I think that one too. I think it's invisible. Maybe that's so you don't have to have, I don't know. Maybe that's their idea of giving you invisible armor. I can't say for sure what their thinking is here. This one has no armor, and this one has armor. Whatever. We'll just move on. Anyway. And then there's the wedding dress, of course. Ta-da! She's all ready to roll for the wedding. And let's see. We got Whirlwind Robes, which I imagine are going to kick up. Yeah, there you go. Going to kick up some dust and dirt. That's interesting. This is Whiterun's armor, guard armor, winter holds. They're all pretty much the same, just different colorations. Here we have wolf armor. Again, fitted to her. Looks good. And then this is the worn shrouded armor, and again, fitted to her. And looks good. Actually, this combination of UNP body and armor makes me appreciate both a lot better. This is good. Now, this is just your basic UNP. We've gone through all the clothing, and I don't know how long this has been, but if you lived through all of this, that's good. Let's hop out. We'll look at the mods I'm using for this. We're mainly focusing on that armor and clothing refit, but nonetheless, I am using that body, and that'll show you the body that I'm using as well, okay? All right. I'll see you in a minute.
Captain's log supplement.
All right. So first I want to show you, this is the body mod I'm using, okay? This is the UNP body white bikini. It has no textures from Modder 725. It's a very small mod under 8 megabytes, okay? Now, this is the body I'm using. It does support TBBP, but you have to use XP32, of course. And you know I already have things like that in my load order. So I wanted to show you this. But the mod we're really looking at, let me just see if I can get us there quicker by hitting the bumpers. The mod we're really looking at is way over here. Bear with me just a moment. Alright, so we'll come back. There we go. It's this mod, the UNP Female Armors and Clothing Refeeder. Notice the Armors is spelled in the classic style. I really always feel like that's the correct style, but I know that's not what we use nowadays. Nonetheless, this was ported by Startacore Xbox. And the original mods were by Exeter, and this is those 3 mods that you can look up on the Nexus if you wanted to, merge together. I think it works really well. I think I'm going to use it for a little while and just enjoy it. It's not very big, about 99 megabytes. I mean, I have a good body that goes with it, so I think I'll just use that for a little while, and maybe in our next playthrough game, maybe that's the body and armor replacer I'll use for the girls there. So anyway, I think this looks good, works well. No guarantees that that's what I'll do on my next playthrough, but we might. This is a good option. Anything else? I can't think of anything else. So thanks for watching. hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.
Up your shaft.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to do this. I wanted to show you this. Here's what I'm doing in my load order so you'll understand. I have the armor replacer up here. Okay, I have it up here. Now down below, I'm using the Unp body. Now this is the correct body that goes with that armor replacer. So ignore these. These are here for possibilities in case I need them. Remember, this is my show load order, but I'm just showing you this so you'll see what I'm using. I'm using this body, and then down here, I'm using a Unp texture. Now you can choose whatever you want. This is one I like, as well as my other old favorite, Beauties of Skyrim, that I've used a lot. But this is another one I like that I use because it works well with Unp. It's a little bigger, but it's nice. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that so you could see what I'm using to create this appearance, because I know a lot of times I get questions about that. And if you wanted to see, here's the Hairdo Pack I'm using. It's a very small 90th Trains KS hair packs. It's a small one that it really is fairly new too. Anyway, I like that. I'm using this character editor. I'm using these skin textures. And I put the Definitive Beauty Pack. If you use either of these skin textures, because they do some work with eyes and eyebrows, you really have to put this pack below them so that it works well. Okay, normally I would not have it down here, but thanks to a viewer who mentioned this is one solution that works so that it works with these. Okay, all right, so that's just a little extra added tip thrown on to the end so you understand and know what I'm doing. Hopefully that will help you if you try to recreate, this little bit and just use this female armor and clothing replacer. That way you have the right body and you'll have a texture, things of that nature. Okay, all right. So because that's what I'm using. All that right there is what I'm using to create that Jade character that you saw me using. Okay, all right. Again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.
I have another hair in my mouth. Get that hair off my tongue.
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.